Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here. Welcome back to some more Persona 4 Golden Calendar Run. You overhear a few students talking, just like always, following the same routine that we've always had for more than a year now. Hey, did you hear? There's some part-time job listings in the town bulletin board. No! Saturday. Yep. I heard there were some job bulletin stuff. Sigh, I wish there was one that would let me make some quick cash. I don't think you have the diligence to handle a job that takes a lot of time. Oh boy, so here's the thing that I kind of hate, where you can try and try and obtain some jobs, but you need to have a certain status level to be able to actually take them, which kind of sucks. That's so mean. Yeah, chatty girl, I know. Maybe I don't, but I'll bet I'll be more diligent if I get a job. I bet you wouldn't do too well with a job where you have to work with others because you lack understanding, huh? I don't need to work since I'm focusing on my studies. If my grades are good, I might be able to swing a raise in my allowance. That's cheating. I wish I was born into a rich family so I didn't have to need a part-time job, or if I knew someone nice enough to buy me anything I wanted. Nice enough? Sure. I don't think that would have been so great. There's someone like that at our school too. Really? Oh? Oh! Oh! Girl with long hair. What's up with that girl with long hair? Yeah, I kind of figured that. I was already sensing that it was kind of weird. In all the other walking to school segments, they all have some sort of weird person that's talking. We had the old lady, we had the mother with the son, the super angry son, and then we had this girl that just walked. Yeah, she definitely stood out from the rest of the crowd, so there's probably a social link thing and stuff. Anyway, Misofwe. Well, then I'll begin my lecture on the Age of Discovery, which occurred between the 15th and 17th century. Many types of vegetation were introduced to Europe during this era. Among them, tulips from Turkey deserve special attention. Gardening for pleasure was becoming popular, causing the price of tulip bulbs to rise. It was the world's first economic bubble incident. Tulip mania! Whoa! People were dressing up as freaking tulips. They were buying all their albums. Along with the South Sea bubble and the Mississippi Company, it is said to be one of the biggest bubbles in European history. Hey, Mr. Hanamura, wake up! What was the first economic bubble incident in the world? What? Help you? What's with this ergonomic bubble she's talking about? Well, it might be a thing where you can kind of just cheat and look at over here and see the very first, first economic bubble incident, Tulip Mania. I mean, I already knew that because I read it, but, just in case you forget, the good thing about Persona 4 Golden is you can go back and read this. So you can just go ahead and take a look at South Sea Bubble, Mississippi Company, Great Depression, or Tulip Mania. Give him the answer you think is correct. So you were actually listening. Yes, it was Tulip Mania. Tulip bulb was imported into Holland, became extremely popular, and prices jumped dramatically as a result. At its highest, a single bulb was worth the price of a luxurious house. However, once the bubble burst, prices fell once again, and the trade cities in Holland were thrown into confusion. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. People had their underpants in their heads, and they were walking on their hands, and I'm like, what? Mr. Hanamura, do take care to not let that snot bubble of yours burst, or you may as well be thrown into confusion. I'm not making snot bubbles. Anyway, I was right, wasn't I? But yeah, thanks you. I'll have to stay awake for the next one. Yosuke appreciates you. You feel become a little closer to the guy. Expression has increased. Cool. Yeah, it seems that our progress with Yosuke might be pretty quick and fast because we have all of these different opportunities that we can get out of to increase Yosuke's rank. You recall hearing that a bulletin board with part-time job offering is at the shopping district. Make sure you see what jobs are currently accepting applications. Alright then, let's go see what the voice is saying. We can move this all the way to the center, right, if we want. Yeah, it's gonna be very intrusive, but will it stay there? Okay, a lot of people are going to sports club, daycare job. Okay, so that's one of the jobs I can take care of. Very little people went with Marie. Only one guy went into the TV today. Okay, so yeah, most people are doing either sports club or one of the jobs that are available. Yeah, there we go. If I leave the voice there, it's just gonna be it's gonna keep getting in the way. Look at me, I'm Yunarakami, I have a voice face. Do I look like I give a fuck? There we go. Yeah, I don't want that there. It's gonna be a little just bothersome, so let's just leave it over there in the corner where it belongs. Yeah, so there's sports club, there's Yosuke, there we go. We haven't even started the bigger bulk of the game. We're barely on our first month. We're still in April, and we're already starting to get a little bit of build up here, a little bit of a crossover with all of these social links. Here we need to start making hard decisions of whether we hang up with this guy or with the other guy, or who knows. What have you? You look like you're jonesing for another riddle. Oh, still? No new riddles? Alright then, let's go into town. Let's take a look at the job listings first and see what we can do. Then after that, we'll make our decision. If we can activate a new social link, then we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, we got Marie over there. And again, because we're starting like very fresh, we're just beginning to barely peek into the surface. We're starting to peek into the surface of all of these people. It might be a good idea to have everybody at least maybe rank 3 or 4, and then maybe start putting more priorities to some people over others. But again, all that will depend as time goes on. Maria wants you to take her out of the Velvet Room to the outside world. An apprentice of the Velvet Room, interested in the world outside. A Yosuke full of athletes. So yeah, nothing with Chie just yet. An investigation team, we got nothing. You know, I can, sometimes whenever I pass my hands over my face or something, or whenever, like, I do something that involves waving my hands around, I end up, like, having, like, a faint smell of onions. That's because I cooked myself a meal and I needed to chop onions, and my fingers stink of onions. And, yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I actually really do like onions a lot. Are you looking for work, too? Pretty tough finding something that matches your conditions. I just finished looking over the whole board. Anything you're after? Anything that trains courage, diligence, understanding, expression. Well, let's see. We're already answering questions in class that increase expression. Understanding, no idea how to... Well, courage, man, I don't know. I guess courage. Jobs to train courage. There doesn't seem to be any right now. I guess you should keep your fingers crossed. Is there anything else you want to know? Understanding. Job to train understanding. Though you can make paper cranes or help at the daycare center. You need diligence to stay focused on making the cranes, so you'll have to be at least persistent to take one. Helping at the daycare center involves looking after children. Oh, I hear they're closed on rainy days, though. Is there anything you want to know? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, study hard and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, working a part-time job will earn you money. You'll be able to increase your knowledge, diligence, understanding, expression, or courage by taking a job. Yeah, so I'm assuming there are going to be like 5 jobs, like 1 for each thing. When these various qualities reach certain points, you may unlock quests, meet new people, or earn a raise. Awesome. Okay, so let's see, which one do I want? I want Envelope Constructor. Yeah, there we go. Envelope Constructor, 1,000 plus yen. Good for raising diligence. Well, I'm already going to the basketball club. And, I mean, there really is no reason for me not to, you know, to not take a job. Translator, 1,500 yen, way more. Some knowledge required, and perfect for raising expression. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these, you kind of need to be at a certain level. Daily salary, 0 yen is a volunteer thing. Requirement, you do need some diligence, and definitely raises understanding. See others. Assistant daycare caretaker, 4,000 yen, Jesus. Monday, Friday, and Saturday. So today, some understanding required. So let's see if we can take this one. You have taken the assistant daycare caretaker job. Okay, so take the bus in the shopping district to the hill overlooking town. If it's not raining on Monday, Friday, or Saturday. Okay then, so maybe we can take a look at all these other ones. I mean, there really isn't any reason for why we shouldn't take it. 1,000 yen, good for raising diligence. Okay, so we really don't have, we don't need any requirements. Some knowledge required, raising expression. So I'm sure that if I'm not allowed to take it, then it won't let me. Yeah, you need to be informed. So yeah, we can't take that one yet. What about translator? Yeah, I need to be informed to take any of the 2. Origami. Yeah, so that one, how about diligence? I gotta be persistent. Okay then, so we essentially need to increase our level of status a little bit more. At least 1 level. I don't think is like the maximum. Lilum over there. Yeah, I mean, I'm level 1 at everything, so I need to kind of level up on all aspects at least once to be able to safely to safely go ahead and take all those jobs. Yeah, because you never really get screwed over. Like, you don't have to like sacrifice one job over the other. You can just go ahead and take care of all of them. And you know, just handle them at your own pace. You're not actually forced to favor one over the other. You can just do them whenever you want. So it's better to just accept all of them and then just do them whenever you want. So we got Marie over there, but today's Saturday. We can go ahead and do that part-time job. We get 4,000 yen, and it is very most obviously a social link. So let's go ahead and do that. Is the bus stop? You can work at the daycare center today. Take the bus to the hill overlooking town. Yes. So I think the hill overlooking town is the same one that we spend time with Marie on, right? Yeah, it's the same one that we saw with the Marie social link. Yeah, there we go. Got the benches and everything. You got some ladies, got some children. You were introduced to the children as an assistant caretaker. The children are extremely interested in you. Okay, am I really that handsome? Do I smell like bubblegum and flowers? Mister, do you have a girlfriend? There I am sweating. Gah! Shibata! I'm being pressured. Don't ask him that, you creep. Says the little girl, or was that? Oh yeah, the girl next to him. Man, the running cycles for these kids are so weird. They're like Mr. Moroka or something. The boy, let's play tag, mister. You're it. You know, these kids aren't really all that, you know, younger than I am. They don't seem to be that small. You survived the children tugging you in every direction. Your understanding has increased. For some reason, I have an apron. Why? Anyway, at least I'm more understanding. I understand children a little more. There's that kid that wanted to play tag. There's one boy remaining. It seems his guardian hasn't come to pick him up. And you can see the knife that he's concealing in his pocket as he cuts himself with it. How are things, Yukun? Has everyone been picked up? Nope. Looks like Yuta-kun is still here. It's always like this, though. So it's a regular thing for him to be picked up late. Oh, wait, there we go.
Oh,
yeah, Hi, Yukun. Sorry I'm late. Okay, so, this is actually the pair of people that we saw in the morning. You guys remember? That there was, like, this really angry kid, and then there was a lady who couldn't really control him? Yeah, I think it's these two. So that's our social link. Whatever, says the boy. God, what an asshole. What's with that running, man? He runs like Pinocchio, where like all of his arms are just flailing around as he goes. Are you one of the supervisors? Yes, I am. I see. You have a really weird looking head. It looks like somebody was trying to make an alien, and then the alien kind of just got turned into a person for some reason. Man, like the top half of your head looks like you were trying to audition for Megamind and you failed.
Thanks for taking care of him.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. God damn. Well, gonna have to take it. And we're back. So where were we? Oh yeah, I had to take a call. I had to do it. That was my mother. My mother, we don't usually talk all that much anymore. So, yeah, it's good whenever we get a call to talk and not hang up and ignore it. Anyway, yeah, speaking of mothers and families and reconnecting, there we go, burping again. God, I really need to let go of that. I gotta find out. Like, what the hell is it that's making me burp so much, and I gotta stop. Anyway, I'm sure will cause you trouble again, but please take care of him. Great, don't even try and, like, fix that problem. Just have me deal with it. Awesome. Alright then, out of control family. Yuta Minami. He's full of energy during his play sessions. Maybe too much energy. He's bottling it all up. I'm pretty sure that he goes back to his room with like posters of Slayer on his wall. Just lays down in the bed with like the stereo at full volume. Crawling in my skin. But once she arrives, he's a totally different kid. She's his stepmother, so I guess it can be helped. So it's not the real mother. Yuta-kun's father got remarried to that woman you just met. I heard she's from the city. I really don't know what she's thinking. Perhaps that's why Yuta-kun is a troublemaker at school. Why, just because he's from the city? What the hell is it with these people that hate people from the big city? I'm from the big city, and a lot of people seem to love the hell out of me, so what is it about all the other people? The other day, he... blah blah blah. The other day, he was caught masturbating at the behind of the bush. I knew I shouldn't have given him that Playboy magazine. He said that it was for the anatomy class, and he lied to me, or wanking it off while they were behind the trees. Caretaker continued gossiping. You finished your job helping at the daycare center and went home. You earned 4,000 yen. Alright, then I can deal with a few children and dysfunctional families for a couple of yen.
Welcome home.
Hello, Nanako. Let's see. You know, I always talk to Nanako to see if she has anything different to say. Today at school, everyone was talking about jobs. I want to work too. You have no idea what you're talking about, Nanako. You don't know what you're saying. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna have 3 days of rain. I don't think, well, maybe that's indicative of, maybe there's gonna be some fog. Or maybe not, who knows. Because I see sunlight right after the 3 days of rain, so who knows. Maybe, it will create a fog. Whatever. Nothing catches my eye. Come on, let's get the cursor on here. There we go. Right there in the corner for some reason. Studied at home. Read at home. Yeah, a lot of studying and reading. Yeah, the thing is, there really isn't a whole lot to do outside, though. I mean, you can go outside and, talk to people, but unless like you really are in a hurry to complete a social link, I really don't see why you would go to night. Why would you sneak out at night every single time? For the most part, it really isn't a huge reason as to why you should. Unless you're like this very specific thing, like Mr. Moroka giving you a jersey or something. That kind of stuff. Alright then, so I really do want to finish that book, so let's go ahead and read. Yeah, we only got one chapter left for expert study methods, so let's go ahead and finish that so that whenever we study, we can just improve a lot quicker and be faster and all that kind of stuff. The lovely man. So, oh yeah, so another thing about the job. So if you select the desk, the work table, I mean, you can work here and you can do all the other stuff like making envelopes, and you can see the benefits of working. So making envelopes can increase your diligence and all that kind of stuff. Okay then, so we are one step away from finishing the book, so I kind of want to do that now, and then later on we can go ahead and keep doing the whole diligence thing. We're already going to the basketball club, so that's already raising our diligence well enough. So let's go ahead and focus on some other aspects, like knowledge. Of course, I'm not increasing knowledge right now, but this will definitely benefit me in the long run for whenever I do study, which will probably be all the time. Okay, there we go. Final chapter of study methods. It looks like such a big, hefty book, and there's only 3 chapters? There are 3 very long chapters. You decided to continue reading expert study methods. Okay, yeah, it always says the same thing. You have finished reading expert study methods. You feel as if your knowledge will increase faster when studying at your desk or in the library. Yay!